subscribe. We are at 3,723. Get me to 4K. And yeah. And if you do not subscribe, also go to my Discord. If you do not subscribe, like, bro, you look stupid. Bro, please subscribe and go to my Discord. So yeah.
Understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid.
So a recap from the last one. Naruto had beaten Neji in the Chunin exams with his Sharingan and displayed it to the world to see. And if you want to recap on what happened last video, go to my what if Naruto was Madara's grandson. My last one, I might put a link in the description below. And let's get into it. So as Naruto walks up the steps, people look at him like crazily. Now there's two remaining Uchiha in the world, and that just made the leaf much stronger because the Sharingan was feared by other nations, as we know, and with two Sharingans in the leaf has gotten significantly stronger, and Naruto will be more coveted in the leaf because he'll be a more even bigger asset than he already is. And so, with that, Naruto, he going crazy. He's celebrating, and so a rascal's the same, and Naruto chases after Sasuke to get to Gaara. And so, with that, it basically happens the same with Shikamaru sacrificing himself. But Naruto, with using his Sharingan now, he's he's able to run faster, and he's testing his Sharingan more so that he knows what to do with it. So then when he gets there, he kicks Gaara in the face, and then Sasuke sees the two Tomo in his eyes and says, how do you have a Sharingan, Naruto? And Naruto grins, oh, I forgot to tell you, rubbing the back of his head, I'm part Uchiha. And Sasuke grunts and says, we'll talk about it later. And so, Gaara attacks Naruto as Naruto says, Kage Bunshin Jutsu, or Shadow Clone Jutsu. And tons of Shadow Clones appear with red eyes. And so then Gaara sees tons of Shadow Clones attacking him. And Naruto's using the Eye of Insight to mimic Gaara's moves and to basically predict what Gaara's going to do next, giving him more damage on Gaara and putting Gaara in more of a critical position. And so then Naruto wraps the explosive tag with the kunai and sticks it in Gaara's butt like he does in the original. And so as Gaara transforms into his Shukaku form, Naruto, he does the same he does the same summoning Gamabunta. Well, he summons Gamachichi first, then Gamabunta. And Naruto then copies what Gamabunta's gonna do. And with him copying that, Naruto is able to actually hit Shukaku, damaging him more. And as they get close, Gamabunta needs to transform into something with nails. And so they do it. The Nine-Tails appears to the world, and then Sasuke wonders, how does he know what the Nine-Tails looks like? And yeah, how does he? We never know. Yeah. And so with that out of the way, Naruto has pretty much the same fight with Gaara. There's not going to be much in the beginning stage of his Sharingan because he can't use it well to the extent that you're wanting. And so, yeah. And so when Naruto defeats Gaara, he's able to balance himself with his Sharingan, and Gaara gets taken away by his siblings as Naruto gives him that Talk No Jutsu. And same thing happens up till when Naruto gets knocked by Itachi. But this time, Sasuke is more angry and wants to protect Naruto at all costs, thinking that Itachi must have missed Naruto and is trying to kill him now. And yeah, and so also with that, the other Jonin think that too, that Itachi's coming for Naruto to kill him for him being in Uchiha. And the whole leaf is buzzing about it. And even some of the Jonin are worried because Naruto is now one of the last Uchiha in the leaf. And as I said, he's coveted in the leaf right now. And so, Naruto is what so when Naruto opens up the door, he sees Itachi with his red eyes glaring down at him, and so then Naruto transforms his eyes to his two Tomo, and Itachi looks in surprise. So you are a new Uchiha, who's and so and so then Itachi says, "Let's test your eyes," but then he hears a voice down hall yelling, "Itachi, I won't let you touch Naruto." And when he yelled that, Itachi looked at him as Sasuke charged at him with his Chidori glaring. And Sasuke gets the butt whipping as he does usually, as Naruto tries to protect him, as he says, "Fireball Jutsu," sending it down the hall at Itachi. And so when he sends it at Itachi, Itachi obviously does his fireball jutsu, which makes it clash. And so then Jiraiya appears, doing his entrance and doing Toad's mouth jutsu as they both escape. As Naruto then goes on to start his learning of the Rasengan. And so Naruto, using the Eye of Insight with Jiraiya's Rasengan, which Jiraiya not knowing, of course, Naruto is able to basically mimic or copy the Rasengan, but he can't complete it to its fullest degree. But he's able to get to the second step earlier, and so by the time he meets Tsunade, you could say he's on the final stages of the Rasengan. Yeah, because he would be with the Sharingan. And when him and Tsunade, when he's about to hit Tsunade with that Rasengan, the ball actually hits her, hits her finger, but it doesn't do much. It really she'll just probably get a bruised finger because she's having it with chakra, and that Rasengan's not completed. And Tsunade snapped at Jiraiya. "What are you doing teaching this boy that jutsu?" And Jiraiya grins because because he's my pupil. And so Naruto for the next few days, with him already in the final stages, he masters it sooner, meaning Tsunade would come to the leaf earlier because why would she say there? She would come with Naruto. And, well, you could say that they gang up on Orochimaru. Yeah, they go to Orochimaru to gang up on him, and so with Orochimaru getting ganged up on with a fully powered Jiraiya and a Tsunade, which they just have Shizune take care of Naruto as the two Sanin battle Orochimaru and Kabuto out. With Jiraiya, since Jiraiya's not drunk, Jiraiya would be able to use his fullest capability of his abilities, which would have Orochimaru getting overwhelmed with his arms damaged, and when they did the three Sani deadlock, Orochimaru would just get beat to a pulp, and Kabuto, you could say Kabuto dies. So look, since Naruto has finished our Rasengan earlier, and Tsunade is to her fullest strength, you she could literally kill Kabuto easily. Tsunade like she was rusted at first, and he tried to. Well, actually no, because Kabuto will use the same tactic to cut her, and so I'm gonna say Naruto comes, one in a fight, and so he gives. And so the same thing happens with the taught no jutsu and stuff, with Shizune healing Naruto, telling him that was reckless, and Tsunade's even more inspired by Naruto, overcoming her fear of blood, as and with that, yeah, and so Naruto watches Jiraiya use the Rasengan again to hit Orochimaru. As his Sharingan sees this, he holds out his hand, and the ball completely forms, with him having his perfected Rasengan earlier. And so with that, yeah, Naruto's much stronger and much more versatile. And so now Naruto goes back to the leaf, and he so him and Sasuke are being trained by Kakashi more, yeah, more, and as Sasuke's more attached to the leaf now, um, and the ninja world knows that there's a second Uchiha, the world's going by storm. Just one Uchiha was fine, the last Uchiha Sasuke, but now that there's two last Uchiha, that will be problematic for the ninja world. As the Uchiha were already troublesome, but now with new, another one, they were happy that the regular Uchiha died, but now that Sasuke Uchiha's basically is not the last Uchiha, they're surprised. And actually, I'm gonna have to sound, well. Sasuke wouldn't join willingly, so basically they would kidnap him basically, and when they kidnap him, um, the retrieval mission happens, and once Sasuke gets free, he tries to break around for it, and so they trap him inside that same tube thing, and with Sasuke having a stronger will because of Naruto, he doesn't fight Naruto as originally. He just comes back to the leaf, and as Gaara takes down Kimimaro, they come back to the leaf, and everything's better. With Sasuke with his new curse mark, with Naruto with his new curse mark, he would go on to do more and great things. With this curse mark, as Naruto goes on his training with Jiraiya, Kakashi gives Jiraiya a training plan to train with the Sharingan, and after the 3 years, Naruto with his fully completed Sharingan like Sasuke, and Sasuke being a Jonin probably now, they're both really strong. And so Naruto would learn more jutsu, fire jutsu from Jiraiya, and he would probably even learn some toad jutsu with collaboration. And he's much stronger coming back as he does the test with his team. Sasuke, him, and Sakura, they would just be like Kakashi would be overwhelmed by just Naruto and Sasuke. But now it's basically two users against a fully mature Sharingan users going up against Kakashi. He's overwhelmed, and Kakashi, yeah, he's like with Naruto's stamina and Sasuke's versatility. Yeah, he gets overwhelmed. And with Sasuke and Naruto doing collaboration jutsus, their teamwork better than ever. They're just too too strong for Kakashi, as Naruto ends up being promoted as Takubetsu Jonin because of his strength, and they kind of need him to be there because he is one of the last Uchiha, and that is big in the leaf. And some people will get mad and cause an uproar as he basically defeated Kakashi Hatake, and he doesn't get award Jonin. Yeah, the civilians are going to get mad, and Naruto and the elders. Naruto then has to go to the Sand Village as they group up, as they all go, with Naruto carrying more, while Sasuke's trying to calm him down to tell Naruto to chill out. As they eventually get there, Sakura heals up Kankuro, and when they face Itachi, no, Sasuke and Naruto and Kakashi with their three Sharingan users is able to take down that clone Itachi easily, with Naruto hitting and Sasuke hitting them with the Chidori and Rasengan in the chest. And as they see it's a Sand Jonin, Chio is surprised, but they run off, trying to get to their destination. As they see Gaara, as they are about to break in, Naruto makes his shadow clones so that basically the shadow clones are as strong as the shadow clones, as they just keep clashing until Guy's team gets there and just takes them both out basically, or they just both get tired. It's just, yeah. And so as they get in there, like the people are surprised, and so then with that, Naruto, well, they Naruto saves Gaara as they fight Deidara and them there, and Chio and Sakura team up, while Sasuke and Kakashi goes to chase Naruto, with Naruto already showing signs of his red Kyuubi eyes with his Sharingan. With that, Naruto throws a explosive attack at Deidara, and Naruto then says, "Fire style, fire dragon jutsu." And then Deidara throws an explosive bomb at Naruto, and then Naruto says, "Wind style, wind searing waves or whatever." And it cuts through the explosives and it hits Deidara, hitting him to the ground. And Kakashi sees this and uses his Sharingan as it cuts off Deidara's other arm. And Kakashi and Sasuke finish Deidara off, saving Gaara. As Gaara thanks Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi, they go back as they easily take down um the like the sand person, and as they have Sasuke, they don't need Orochimaru's location for nothing. And Sasuke and Naruto, they go back to the Leaf, and as it's a mission complete. And um, so now, Kakashi will start Naruto, Naruto, um, Naruto and Sasuke this time training. And so Sasuke, and because Sasuke was training more lightning and sword techniques with Kakashi, him being a better swordsman than he was originally with Orochimaru, since in the Leaf there's more swordsmen in it and more skill sets, for Sasuke. So he learned more of fire jutsu more than lightning jutsu. And so he focused on fire and lightning. So now he's working on his what's what's his jutsu? It's the one that goes in the sky. I forgot what it's called. Kieran. Yeah, Kieran. So he develops Kieran as long as Naruto develops his. As they get to Asuma still dies, as Sasuke and Naruto team up with Naruto injuring his body, but him and Sasuke basically clashing, both destroying Kakazu, I think. Yeah, Kakazu. As Kakazu dies. And now, this is when Jiraiya leaves to see what's happening in Rain. And so, in the, I'm gonna talk about, if Naruto will get Sage Mode or not. So, oh yeah. Oh, and when this happens, Sasuke gets the letter from, he gets the letter from Itachi telling him to fight him at this specific Uchiha location, and Sasuke asked Naruto does he want to go? He was trying to, but then he got pulled in by the Hokage, so he couldn't. So Sasuke left to go fight Itachi, and while this is happening, Naruto is going to he's basically going to go to get Sage Mode training, and since he already learned the Frog Kumite, it could go faster, the Sage Mode training. And so, yeah. And so this is the end of this part. The next part will be the Pain arc and fighting what's his name? And the Cage Summit and the fourth Great Ninja War. And either the next part will be the finale or the part after will be the finale. And I hope you guys liked it. And I know this was a little bit short, but I hope you liked it. So, see you later.